So hello and welcome back to another week with Gertrude and her adventures around Dragonblight, where I think we are almost done with Venomspite and edging closer and closer to the Wrathgate. So we have a couple things to do before we can head back to Agmar's Hammer. We got really close last time, but honestly, the video was getting a little bit ridiculously long, so I decided to cut it and we could just finish this up today. So we have to go and see about a spy in New Hearthglen. There's an Agent Scully. I wonder if she's related to Mulder, who we've already quested for. In New Hearthglen, we have to go and check in with her, and we also have to set fire to the sails of the Sinner's Folly and get Captain Shelley's rudders. So, I guess that is what we are going to do first. So, I hope everybody is doing good as we head off to, let's maybe set fire to some sails first. That sounds like a absolutely wonderful time. That must be the Sinner's Folly up there ahead. Definitely has the look of a, at least kind of, Alliance ship. Not sure if it looks exactly like every Alliance ship I've ever seen, but it looks close enough. And it looks like this is where we have to go and set fire to some ships. Woo, that is a lot of deckhands. Don't mind me, guys. Let's just kill them all. You know? Good job there. Alright, let's see if we can set fire to these sails. So, alright, there we go. There is one. Oh, very nice. I guess that's the only one we had to do. Oh, kind of intimidated a deckhand. Now we just have to go find the captain, who should be below decks in the captain's quarters. I mean, that would be logical. So I do believe that would be over here. Oh, there we go. It's Captain Shelley. Hey, Captain Shelley. Don't mind me. I need your rudders. I'm not exactly sure what rudders are. Maybe I should have looked that up before I started this video. If you know what a rudder is, let me know, because the only thing I know that sounds similar to that is a rudder, and that would be spelled with D's and not T's. So, I don't know what a rudder is. I admit to ignorance. Now we need to go find the spy in New Hearthglen. I'm always so sad that there's no way to come into New Hearthglen as a friendly, because I really do like the architecture. This is a nice little town. I mean, except for the fact that it's completely overrun with Scarlet Onslaught, but I mean, other than that, it's a great little town. I kind of like it. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's not exactly a town you want to hang out. Oh, it's Agent Scully. Well, hello, Agent Scully. I want to believe. Keep your voice down, Hunter. I'm in disguise and spying for Venomspite. Yeah, I know. I was told to come report to you. The agent eyes you up and down and then silently motions you over. Don't blow my cover, Hunter. All right. You have word from the spy mistress? The agent looks around to make sure that no one's watching as she puts down her shovel. Let me see those plans. Well, here you go. These plans indicate something imminent is being planned. But first, there's the matter of this strange protection that the Onslaught forces have. If Venomspite is to deal with them once and for all, we must find out who's behind it and eliminate them. I've noticed that the bishop in the chapel on the far side of New Hearthglen across from the lumber mill has stepped up his blessing of the troops. Kill him and steal his prayer book. Maybe that will give us a clue. All right. You want me to go kill somebody and steal a book. Got it. I don't think we're going to fight our way all the way through this because we don't have to. We can fly. You know, I do remember, and I think it was on an Alliance character, but I do remember doing all of these quests, and oh my gosh. I really remember how much... Also, is it just me, or is there... Yeah, there is some crazy lightning in the sky. Oh, that is cool looking. Hang on. My ADD has activated again, and I am being distracted by all the lightning strikes. Oh, that is very, very cool. Huh. Alright. So, yeah, I remember being in actual Wrath of the Lich King and trying to do these quests. And I don't think I ever finished it when Wrathgate was current, because I was just constantly getting killed because there were far too many Scarlets for one lone hunter to deal with. At least far too many Scarlets for one lone hunter who is not the best at gaming, just enjoys doing it, to deal with. So it's gotten a lot easier. Also, I really am into the lightning. That is so cool. Blizzard, you win again with really cool sky effects that I don't think I've ever noticed. Alright, Agent Scully.
What now?
Without a prayer.
Trust no.
You have the Bishop's Prayer Book? Did you find anything unusual in it? Well, I didn't actually read it. Maybe I should.
Beware the living.
The newly scribed blessing at the back of the book, you say? The agent glances over your shoulder as you flip the page to the end. Damn it all. That's the High Abbot's handwriting. I would stake your life on it. That's a little rude. You may wonder how I can maintain this guise. I use a magic mirror that was loaned to me by the spy mistress. It only has so much power in it, but I think there's enough for the both of us. Here, take it. I want you to use it to impersonate one of the Onslaught Raven priests. Be quick about it. I have no idea how long my glamour will last while you have the mirror. Realize that you won't immediately be perfectly disguised, so don't count on it being foolproof until I've had a chance to help you. I mean, okay. So we have to steal the image of a Raven priest. Alright. Let's go kill a Raven priest. Not a problem. I can find one of those. That's not a Raven priest. That's just a footman. Do we have to kill him? Target and flash the mirror in front of them to steal their image. Okay, I can do that. She says, with great confidence, but not great skill. Alright, well there's the Raven priest. And don't mind me. Yes, I am flat. Oh. Alright. My darling, King Crushy, I need you to be peaceful or I'm going to have to dismiss you. Don't mind me, I'm just going to kill all these knights. Ooh! And the Scarlet High Lord Daeon? Very cool. New pants. Hang on. Distracted by shiny new gear. Oh, that is actually very, very good gear, too. Alright. Don't mind me, little Raven Priest. I just have to flash this mirror at you. There we go. Haha. I am now you. Isn't that exciting? Would you stop? Yeah, this is definitely not a perfect disguise yet because everyone is still enemies. But that's okay. I think now we just have to turn this in and we will be a perfect Raven Priest. Look at us. We look just like the dude. Alright, Scully. Please tell me that you didn't break the mirror. I don't think I did. Not bad, Hunter. Now that the priest's image is trapped within the mirror, I have something else that needs doing.
Beware, our enemies abound.
We need more information from the High Abbot, and now that we have the visage of one of the Raven Priests, I think we can get you close enough to talk to him. Unfortunately, we need to separate him from his bodyguards, or you'll never get any information. She leans on her shovel and thinks. I think I've got it. Well in disguise, go to the top of the abbey and ring the bell. That should bring the abbot's bodyguards running, and you can then head down and speak with them. Okay, well, this seems a little bit complicated, but that's okay. Also, thankfully, she changed me into a female priest, so I'm actually myself. That's kind of cool. Well, alright, not myself. Myself is a little bony and dead, but I'm kind of me. Also, we shouldn't get massively attacked oh, look at this. They actually like me right now. Plus, I have cool ravens all around. Instinct means I just really want to shoot all these people. But, I guess that's a bad idea. Hey, don't mind me. I'm going to ring this bell. Gah! What are you doing? I thought I'd ring the bell. I thought it would be fun. Okay. We have rung the bell. Now we need to go and locate the High Abbot and have a nice conversation with him. Everybody's up there running. Alright, are you back here, High Abbot? Oh, he is. Hi, I'm going to walk across your table, and we're going to have a little conversation. Your Eminence, may I have a word with you? The High Abbot studies you and then smiles. Very well. I know a place, child. You just kiss my ring and let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. I kissed a ring. Then meet me at the entrance to the abbey. I'll be there in short order. I'm smelling a trap. Oops, I'm also smelling I don't know which way I'm going. Alright, here we are, going to the entrance of the abbey. Alright, where you at, dude? There he is. Yes, I know where we can speak in private. Follow me. Not a problem. Do I have to run through the wall like you did, though? Because that was a little creepy. Oh, he sparkles when he runs. I guess that's how you know he's the High Abbot. Because he's sparkly. Where are we going, my friend? I'm still smelling treachery. But we'll find out. I bet he's going to try and push me off the cliff. Did you think that I could not see through your flimsy disguise? There's much that you don't understand. The Master sees all. Yeah, I knew it. He told me that you would come for me. I won't die by your hand, though. I've seen what you have done to my compatriots. No, I will leave this world in a manner of my own choosing, and then he jumped. Okay. Well, I guess he's taken care of, so that part's good. Don't mind me, Scully. I took care of him, kind of?
What is it? Watch your back.
What the hell is going on here? He jumped? On his own? You're certain that you didn't push him? Fine. Clearly, there is much more going on in this place than we first thought. Oh my gosh. So I thought we were going to be done with Venomspite, but it looks like we are going to be spending all kinds of time in New Hearthglen. We have to figure out what's going on. We need the General's diary. I'm pretty sure that you will find it on her nightstand upstairs at her house. It's the one next to the church, across from the stables and the lumber mill. Once you acquire the diary, take it to the High Executor back at Venomspite. You'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. The power of the mirror is low, and there's only enough left for me. All right, Scully. I'm on it. I feel better being my bony self anyway. Off we go. Infiltrating the General's house. I wonder if this is the same general that is in the starter zone for Death Knights. Because I am pretty sure that that is where you first see the Scarlet Onslaught formed. So, good question. Don't mind me, my good footman and my good workman. This is a nice house. I wouldn't mind this house. It's very pretty. I mean, it looks like almost every other Alliance house, but it's still a very nice house. Alright, what were you doing there, my good man? Waiting for a tryst. Alright, this time we're reading the book. Can we read it? The Diary of High General Abydus. The voice whispered, "Come to me." From the very beginning, I knew it was the holy light speaking to me in my dreams. At last, after all my years of prayers and good deeds, the cleansing of the blight of the unliving from the face of Azeroth, after all the failures and resurrections, finally. It happened again. "Come to me," the light commanded. I woke up freezing, but it wasn't cold in my chambers. I'm going to redouble my efforts. I'll tell the High Abbot tomorrow that I want prayers increased. No more half measures. The Holy Light has taken notice of our good work. I can feel it. The commander and the bishop were both receptive. Not that they had any choice. Bishop Street, in particular, seemed very enthusiastic. He spoke of a revival for the crusade and swore to ferret out the weak of faith in our ranks. I told him to go easy. I've no intention of destroying the crusade. However, I do like the sound of forming an elite cadre of the most faithful to the light's bidding in Northrend. I fear the man's friendship with Alphonse is slowly twisting him. They both have their uses, though. I will leave most of the crusade here to continue mopping up the operations of the undead in our backyard. I imagine that once they've finished what we began, most will disband and go back to their homes to live in peace. That somehow seems right. At our finest, we've always been the salt of the earth, rising up to take back our homes from the filth of the Scourge corruption, to return our Lordaeron to its former glory, to a time before the Scourge, before Arthas and Regicide, before the Lich King. There have been whispers amongst the men about a day soon to come that will change everything for the Scarlet Crusade. Bishop Street has put a name to it, calling it the Crimson Dawn. I will put some thought to this, though I can feel the truth of it in my bones. I pray that it will bring well for us rather than woe. The light has spoken again with a great deal of urgency. I came away from the dream with a sense of impatience. I will not disappoint. There must be no more delays. We must soon be underway. What a great coincidence, then, and I had to control myself from showing my relief. This afternoon, Captain Shelley procured for us a number of new ships for the voyage. Perhaps it was no coincidence at all. The Holy Light expresses its will in ways that we are not meant to understand. I will take the Sinner's Folly as my flag. I think the name most fitting. Now I know why the light has been pushing me to be underway. In the dead of night, a scourged necropolis appeared in the sky over us and poured out the minions of hell. A new breed of Death Knight leads the assault. Already the casualties we've suffered have been catastrophic. With the scourge able to strike at us anywhere and at will from above, there seems no way to mount a proper defense. I fear that our intended expedition to Northrend will be over before it's begun. I've been informed that Hearthglen and the surrounding area have already begun to assemble a host. High Commander Galvar Pureblood himself intends to lead them to save us. His efforts will be for naught. I must see to it that my best couriers get through the enemy lines and warn him off. Hearthglen must prepare to dig in and rally the rest of the crusade. With any luck, they'll get through before nightfall. There's been no word from any of my couriers this morning. It's clear that none of them made it through to Hearthglen. The Plaguelands are lost. Pureblood will come with his forces, and they'll be annihilated out in the open. This afternoon, I received a vision from the light. In it, I saw the utter destruction of everything that we've built here. The message was clear. I was being told to take the remainder of the most faithful and abandon the crusade to their doom. Landgren later told me that he had received the same vision. I cannot comprehend how the light would tell us to take such dishonorable action, but it's not my place to question. I am to obey, and obey I shall. It was with trepidation that I gazed upon New Avalon. I suspect it was for the last time. Our fate lies in Northrend. I'm filled with a sense of ominous foreboding for some reason. The mission ahead should shake away these concerns. I will put them from my mind. Perhaps with luck, High Commander Pureblood will somehow endure and marshal the survivors. I am a coward, a dog running away with my tail tucked between my legs. 2 months. 2 months, they tell me, is all this journey will take. The other ships aren't built for speed like the Folly. They're carrying most of our forces and equipment, and they're not much more than single-sail freighters, but they'll get there safely. I'm not looking forward to this. But for the light, I will endure the seasickness. I simply must not let the others see. I haven't written, not in a while. It's as much as I can do to stand upright and not get sick. The men are beginning to wonder why I keep myself holed up in my cabin most of the time. It wouldn't be good for morale for them to see me this way. It shouldn't be long now. I pray that it won't be. 6 weeks already, and every day it seems the weather gets worse. I can only hope that Northrend itself does not have such horrible weather. I was not built for the cold. The holy light has been silent for a very long time. We were attacked with no warning whatsoever. Giants in massive oared longships came out of the mist like ghosts. They were as silent as the dead. I lost a ship and all the men on it. We fought with great courage and skill, considering that we have only the most rudimentary naval combat training. Afterward, the screams of our men who had been taken captive by the giants echoed across the water. After a while, it grew silent again. Bishop Street led the men in prayer. I awoke this morning in the middle of making adjustments to my maps. The light was guiding my hand, showing me exactly where we must go. We're close. Landfall. Exiting the rowboat upon the beach, I planted our banner and was overcome by the holy light which spoke through me. Today is the crimson dawn, the great day that we've waited for. This is to be the site of New Hearthglen. We are no longer the Scarlet Crusade, we are now the Scarlet Onslaught. And an onslaught upon Northrend we shall be. The cancer of the scourge threatens to overflow in the crown of the world and drown the rest of us. The time has come to take the fight directly to the Lich King's doorstep. It's been almost a month now, and construction has proceeded apace. I've been too busy to write. My scouts tell me that this land is filled with dragons and other strange beasts. We'll keep to ourselves until we're ready. In the middle of services today, the High Abbot proclaimed that a visitor would arrive soon, one that the light was sending to lead us to victory. I don't know how I feel about that. Why didn't the light tell me? Have I not served faithfully? Now I am to be replaced by an outsider? Admiral Bayron Westwind showed up on my doorstep tonight. By all accounts, he had died upon these shores an age ago. He didn't look old enough, and yet I knew it was him. He claimed that he was the only survivor of his doomed fleet and that he had survived only through the good graces of the light. We stayed up speaking through the night and into the morning. He assured me that he had no intention of taking my place, but that the light had instructed him to travel across the great dragon blight to serve as my advisor and commander in title only. He claimed that a great change was coming to Northrend. The Alliance and the Horde were going to come en masse in response to a great plague that the Lich King was about to unleash upon them. The men have taken to Grand Admiral with great zeal, especially the High Abbot Landgren and Bishop Street. Apparently, the Holy Light whispered a new blessing to the Admiral in his sleep, which he passed on to Landgren. Some of the men have converted to the priesthood and are now being called Raven Priests. Only Jordan seems unimpressed. I suppose that's understandable. He probably feels his position is threatened if mine is. Something doesn't seem right. I can't put my finger on it, but I cannot make myself fully trust the Admiral. He's done nothing wrong, quite the contrary, and yet I have to trust my gut. I will pray for understanding. The light delivered the Admiral to lead us to victory, and it's not my place to question its decisions. I will continue to obey. I am faithful. Another couple of months have passed. We've made great strides in the construction of New Hearthglen. The wall is almost complete, as is the barracks. Calkiel's men are miracle workers. My heart has not been into writing. I've been avoiding putting my thoughts here for some reason. The light hasn't visited me of late, though the Admiral assures me that this is nothing to worry about. My men report that a small group of Forsaken have broken ground on a camp along the hillside to the north. On the other side of the hill, the Alliance have apparently begun the construction of a much larger base. The Admiral says that we should leave them be. There are other Horde forces gathered to the west that would surely come to their aid if we were to attack. I don't feel good about it, but I see the logic in his reasoning. The first phase of construction is done. Admiral Westwind has ordered a group of my men to establish a toehold further to the north. He wouldn't go into detail, claiming that he was being guided to do so. We caught 4 spies from the Forsaken town Venomspite this afternoon. I'm going to have Alphonse torture them for information. If we only caught 4, how many more have slipped in amongst us? Why do I feel as if things are beginning to unravel? Oh, that was a really good book. Sorry, I'm not used to them being that long or that good. So now we know all sorts of awesome things about how this town was founded. And yes, indeed, it is the same general that you see when you are starting a Death Knight campaign. That is very good to know. All right, well, let's go give this back. We need to go back to Venomspite and turn in this diary that we have now read fully. See, this is why I do always try to read the in-game books in World of Warcraft, because a lot of times they're really, really good. All right, well, let's turn this in, definitely. First things first, we bombed that ship. Please do not tell me that their sails were somehow protected from my burning water. I would hate to have to test that out here again. No, it worked. Without their rudders, they've got nowhere to run now. It looks to me like the end of the Scarlet Onslaught, and just when they were getting started. How sad. Alright, well, you know what? it doesn't really matter, so I'll just pick the one that's worth more. Thank you very much. And it looks like High Executor Roth. I learned all sorts of things. The truth will out. It's about time, Gertrude. What's been keeping you? Well, I was reading. Damn it all. Why couldn't you have come to me with good news? Do unto others. Their attack is imminent, Hunter. I need you to get in there and sever the head of the Scarlet Onslaught. Literally. It's not going to be easy. Abendis is sure to be surrounded by a great many of her men. Bring back her head, and I will see to it that you are properly rewarded for saving Venomspite. Fail, and don't bother to return. And we have the denouncement. What is this? It is time for us to utterly demoralize the Onslaught forces. I want you to take the rod and use it on 4 of their leaders. Commander Jordan upstairs at the barracks. Lead Cannoner Zierhut down the southeast ramp overlooking the beach. Blacksmith Goodman at the smithy. And Stable Master Mercer at the stables. Place them under the rod's compulsion. Concentrate on making them denounce the onslaught and then kill them. Okay, that actually sounds like fun. Alright, off we go. Alright, I am here to do the denouncement. I have left Crushy back at the at Venomspite because it just seemed like it would probably be a better idea for him not to be attacking people I'm trying to use a rod on. Hello, Blacksmith Goodman. Alright. You're supposed to be denouncing people. Stop it. Well, let's see. Did that work? Okay, there we go. I just had to kill him right away. Well, in that case, I think we should eat him, since he actually managed to land a hit on us. He said, "You are being misled. The onslaught is all lies. The Scourge and the Forsaken are not our enemies. Wake up." That's right. We are totally not your enemies. We are your besties. Now we just have to find the next guy, who seems to be in here, upstairs in the barracks. So up we go. Just have to watch out for a few footmen. You know. Too bad we can't use the rod on everybody. That would be so much fun. Oh, don't mind me, lady. And other lady. I always get so turned around in the keeps. Alright, well, let's take out this footman and this footman. Would you stop? Very rude. Alright. Hello, Commander Jordan. I am going to zap you a little bit, then I'm going to shoot you. Hi, General Abendis personally told me that it was a mistake to come north and that we're all doomed. I urge you to lay down your weapons and leave before it's too late. Oh, we are definitely placing some good compulsions on these guys. I'm liking it. Alright, right ahead I see a lead cannoner. Don't mind me, dudes. I just have to, like, shoot a few of you guys. Oh, this is actually Stable Master Mercer. Excuse me, I have to just zap you a little bit and then kill you. Abendis is nothing but a harlot, and Grand Admiral Westwind is selling her cheap like he sold us. Oh, that is rude, rude, rude. But, you know, whatever works for the Scarlets, I guess. Oh, would you not shoot me? That's extremely rude. Alright, one more to do, and then we actually go and kill General Abendis herself. I think this last one is, yeah, down on the beach. So we just now need to get lead cannoner Zierhart, who should be right over here. There he is. That is war horses. We got a little raven priest. Oh, if you're wondering what you're hearing over the microphone, that is baby raccoons who are just being ridiculously silly. Renounce the Scarlet Onslaught. Don't listen to the lies of the High General and the Grand Admiral any longer. Well, if they have any sort of command over their people, maybe that'll work. Also, I don't think I have ever seen Ichiro. Ah, it's because we're on fire. Okay. I was like, I've never seen Ichiro actually look like that. Alright, now I think all we have to do is take out General Abias, whatever her name is. Let's go find her here. Don't mind me. Let's take out a few footmen here. Oh my gosh, it's the Onslaught! You've come to test the might of the Onslaught. Yes, yes, I have. Oh, she sounds very upsetty. Oh, and there's Admiral Baron Westwind. Do we have to kill him too? Probably. Oh, I guess we can't kill him. Can we talk to him? Oh, he's bubbled.
You served your purpose.
Oh. It sounds like there is more of a plot than we knew about. Now he's just laughing.
See you weaklings in Ice Crowd, if you live that long.
Wait, was he the Lich King? Oh, I am so curious now. Let me know in the comments below. Is he the Lich King? Is he just one of the Lich King's many disguises? We're going to follow him all the way out. Because I want to see if he turns into Arthas. No, he just zaps his way out of here. Well, that's a mystery that I don't have an answer to. But I do think that we are probably just about done with Venomspite. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to, but that's okay. Alright, I have got Crushy back from his little vacation here in Venomspite, and we're going to go see what High Executor Roth thinks of all that we've done. The denouncement. You think that you see just the hint of a smile cross Roth's face before it quickly disappears. You're now my favorite hunter, Gertrude. If you have a mind to, I would like you to think about joining up as an officer of the Hand of Vengeance. We can start you out as a death guard, and in a few decades, I think you'll have what it takes to make a junior executor. No? Well, don't be too hasty. Take your time. Mull it over. I wish that he was giving me better gear than I've already gotten. Alright. And do unto others. Should I tell my forces to begin making our way towards Agmar's hammer? Or did you manage to kill the High General? I did. Here you go. Let's see them bring her back to life without her head. I'm a little concerned that you let this Grand Admiral get away. But you're still the heroine of the day, Gertrude. Take your pick. You've earned it. Well, you didn't give me a pick, but that's okay, because these are actually better than what I am wearing. So, yay, we have taken care of the Scarlet Onslaught. Great job, us. Let's head back to Agmar's hammer, which we will do next week, and hopefully actually see the Wrathgate. I really want to see it. But then again, I got distracted by reading a book. It's the ADD brain in me. But from me, and Gertrude, and King Crushy, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Say goodbye, Gertrude.